also by my buddy Brad Stovall. Brad Stovall Body and Glass down in Tanner, Alabama. What is it? I'm working. Joseph, what's happening? Tim, we'll check in with you in just a second. Two things. I love that shirt color.
Yeah, y'all are like Easter again, all over.
Speaking of Easter, saw your service running Sunday morning here before I left to go to Sunday school with Wayne. You was decked out for Easter, weren't you?
You have to be.
You were decked out for Easter. My old buddy Tim Smith's in class with me, too.
He's a good man.
Yeah, he certainly is.
You wasn't wearing a zoot suit, were you?
No.
No.
Okay.
It was Auburn.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
All right, Joseph, what's happening?
Well, this is the weekend of the Eli Williams Car Show. That unfortunately, it's rain or shine. You know, we just done the venue and the location and our vendors and our DJ and all the things we got going on. There was just no other way to do it another weekend. So, you know, put your ponchos on, your umbrellas if you need them. But we're excited about that show.
Now, he won't be there.
No, he had surgery this past Monday, but he's doing well from the surgery, but he's gotten sick. You know, he's got some flu-like symptoms, and they're praying that and asking for prayers that you know he wouldn't have any complications from being sick. But from the surgery, so I understand, went well. He has talked, he's walking, he's responding well. So the surgery itself went good.
Now, is Matt Prater playing?
Yeah, Matt and his band are playing. They'll be there from 1:30 to 3. We'll have a DJ playing music from 9 to 1:30, and then Matt and his band will come on at about 1:30 and kind of close it out as we do the awards and stuff at
awesome
the end.
Entertainer.
But he really is good guy too. See, a member of your church?
Yeah.
I was thinking so.
I saw it in the paper today. They misspelled his name. It had Mater Prater.
Oh no.
He'll write a song about it.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, what else is going on?
Well, let's see.
This is your time of the year.
We got a couple of other shows. There's the Benefit Car Show and Bike Show over in Madison at the First Church of God. That's off of Capshaw Road there in Madison, and that's also looks like the Morrell family is in need of some medical expenses and stuff there, so that's to help their little child. And then there's another show in Jasper. You know, that's a little bit farther, but that's the 5th annual Tiger Pride car, bike, and tractor show. So if you've got your tractor shined up, I guess you can go to that one there in Jasper. $1,000 grand prize giveaway there for that one, so that's pretty decent.
I'm telling you who has a great tractor show. It's not till fall, though, and that's over in Faulkville. They have a fall festival.
Really?
They have the slowest tractor competition drive.
Is that the one that you have gone to before?
I was there a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Big.
You invited me one time. We need to go to that and shoot some footage there. But anyway, we are excited about the Eli Williams.
Sponsored by Champion, right?
Champion Chevrolet. I ask people to be cautious as they roll in because Lindsay Lane is long, but we'll probably be around 9 o'clock, be lined up down the road. So if you're in that area around 9 o'clock, please be careful of the traffic.
But rain or shine.
There'll be blow-ups for the kids, things for them to play in and bounce in. Seriously, we had about 21 vendors signed up, so whole family, bring everybody out. So we're looking forward to that.
I'm just showing him off on your phone.
Yeah, that's a fancy phone.
Yeah,
and then you mentioned next weekend, right? Next Friday is the third Friday in Decatur.
That's this third Friday, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, this is the third Friday.
Okay, so that's tomorrow night. Yeah. Pending there's no bad weather, right. You know, there's a lot of people bring their cars to that too.
All right, you through?
I am.
Let's talk about Clements Baptist Church. When did the tornado? When did it hit a year ago?
28th.
The 28th. Mm-hmm. You know, 4 years ago in April, the big one hit East Limestone. Mm-hmm. Well, what all did Clements Baptist Church? You guys were a blessing to the community. So what are you doing out there, Tim, on April the 26th?
Well, it's the Sunday prior to the day it hit, and so we were first of all going to have an outdoor service that day. You know, last year we were forced to go outside because of the storm, no power and all that. So we just felt like it would be the right thing to do to go out to have a time of celebration.
Now, are you doing it outside again this year?
We are.
Here, this is the video I took from Sheriff's helicopter last year. As soon as we could get up that morning, Blue Springs Church, they picked me up, and then we shot all this video right here. So how long were y'all without power at the church and the community last year?
3 weeks.
3 weeks?
The community was out for a long time. We had now let me rephrase that. We had generators without probably a couple of days afterwards. So we were able to run the gym, which was the distribution center. So
Now, did you have services on Sunday inside
yeah,
Sanctuary?
Yeah. We were up to the next week.
So you're going to have church on the 26th.
In the parking lot.
In the parking lot.
Just like
the
we did a
big
year
parking
ago.
lot where the new entrance is?
Correct.
Now, how do you do seating there?
Everybody bring their lawn chair, just like they did that Sunday. We'll have a little portable sound system set up. Some of the key people that helped us in some strategic planning will be back on different levels. There'll be representatives from Samaritan's Purse there. Mayor Marks will be there to represent the city. Rita White will be there to represent our city as well. EMA, and some other people across the state that'll help us. And then what I'm really excited about is in the afternoon, the children, the children, we tend to forget just what all they went through, the devastation, mentally, emotionally. And so in the afternoon time from 4 to 6, we're going to have basically a carnival on steroids for the kids.
Yeah,
It's
awesome.
just a lot of stuff to celebrate. There'll be like 15-minute increments, stations set up where they'll be encouraged. They'll make a project, be given all kinds of stuff. Just love on them, bottom line. Just love it on them.
Hey, what time will the service be? Regular?
9:30.
9:30. That's your normal.
Yeah, we're going to suspend Sunday school, which is on both sides. Have an early and late Sunday school.
Now, you have a stage set up for your worship?
We will. It'll be simple. It won't be a big setup. We don't want it to be a lot of work involved with everybody.
So everybody's encouraged, and we'll mention all this next week too for you.
Yes.
So everybody's encouraged to bring their...
Just a lawn chair so they can sit and be encouraged. We're going to have some testimonies about a year ago how the Lord just made a way when there seemed to be no way for anybody.
Now, how many people died in there? Was it 1, 2?
2.
And it's lucky that it wasn't a whole lot more.
Oh yeah, absolutely. 2 people right down the highway in the trailer court.
But I remember that happened 4 years ago here, and Lindsay Lane stepped forward. But that's what the church is supposed to, and that's when they mean more than anybody.
Absolutely. And it was so many people from so many different areas. The good in people really came out, obviously in our community, but at the same time from across the board, just people everywhere. So just a great testimony of who people really are.
Now, it's pouring down rain now, I've noticed, but just in case it rains.
It doesn't need to do that on the 26th.
You move it.
We'll have to go inside.
We'll have to go inside. But you're going to outside just in commemorance of what happened a year ago.
Have a moment of silence out there as well.
When you're the pastor of a church as large as Clemens Baptist Church is, when something like this happens, what is your number one thing going through your mind, and what is your number one duty to the community?
Just to be there. Hope, encouragement, find out, assess needs, and then try to find folks and organizations that can meet those needs. Facilitation became the big thing, during that whole time. Just letting folks know that there's hope. People can live without a lot of things, but you can't live without hope. And that was the thing that I realized really quickly that our role was to do, was to provide them the encouragement, the hope, support that they needed to rebuild their lives. I mean, people lost everything. So the church was left for a reason, the building rather. So we felt like that it was our mission, through the whole process. We opened the church up as a distribution center. We slept people in it. It became basically a tool to facilitate.
It became the command center of the community.
It did.
And that Samaritan's Purse, they had vans and stuff, trucks parked there for a long time.
They had like chainsaw crews and things.
Yeah, you just cannot speak enough of Franklin Graham and Luther Price, who is Franklin's right-hand man. He was there on the field himself.
Oh, he was?
And then Wayne Shoemaker, and on and on and on. Those guys, they're exactly what that people say they are and who they're supposed to be. Just the love of God. So, wonderful organization, to say the least.
I've always heard, and it reminds me, we showed a picture yesterday of Tony Grigsby up there.
Yeah.
Everybody knows Tony.
Yeah.
And Brad, if you can show that picture, show it again. But somebody wrote an article in the Moulton Advertiser 4 years ago after the big tornado came through, and it said that the greatest person to see when a tornado hits is a redneck pulling up in his pickup. And there's Tony, you a picture this week, and a nice t-shirt too. But it said a guy like Tony, give him a shout out here, says a redneck in a pickup truck with a chainsaw in the back is your best friend.
That's right.
And guys like him will do anything